You never know what someone's dealing with, and you out here fat shaming people or skinny shaming people. Why?
I ain't trying to hit it. I'm on one and you did that, and now I'm back on my get back shit little bit.
Hello humans, hey y'all, what's up? So today, firstly, my name is Tiva. In case you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you like this video, subscribe. Today we talk body shaming. So have I ever been body shamed? Probably. I was very naive growing up, probably, and I just didn't notice. But I'm gonna talk body shaming because I'm over it. Like, I'm over it. People be shaming people over things sometimes that they can't control, like acne. Sometimes people just have acne, whether it be like what do people go through? Puberty, whether just whether you just go through puberty, you have acne, or you have hormonal acne. Like, I be seeing threads and like pictures and stuff on Twitter and Instagram of people trying to help other people who have skin conditions, and I'm just like, yes, one time for y'all. Because you know, when I was growing up, people stayed getting shamed for it, or like stretch marks. Listen, me, I have had stretch marks for as long as I can remember, since I was like 9. I am 23, almost 24. That's like 20 years almost. Damn, I can't count. That's like 15, damn. But I've had stretch marks for as long as I can remember, since I was like 8, 9. And since having a child, I have more stretch marks on my stomach. Do I want to show y'all? Yeah, so I have more stretch marks. Growing up, I had them in my butt and my thighs. But now I put them on my stomach. Chance has woken up, so you know, he's clapping for me, I guess, because you know, mommy's great. But body shaming can cause some serious damage. Sometimes it leads to suicide. It can lead to some serious mental issues. It can lead to body dysmorphia. It can lead to what's that word, bulimia. It can lead to so many different eating disorders and so many mental health disorders. And people don't realize that. People say growing up it was always sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Bro, you're lying, because words hurt. Exactly, they do, don't they? Don't they? This is not a funny video, but words do hurt. Like, I don't know who made that saying, and I used to say it a lot growing up to brush things off. And granted, I was pretty thick skinned growing up. I'm gonna lie, I got a bit more sensitive. I used to be so thick skinned growing up. I got a little bit more sensitive. I mean, I still don't really care what nobody say about me, but you know, I got a little bit more sensitive since growing up. And words do truly hurt people. Like, kids as young as 9. My son is 1.5 years, almost 2. He'll be 2 in 6 months. That's 7 years, or 6.5 years older than what he is. Or 7.5 years. Like, it's crazy. We gotta stop. We need to do better. Like, be it fat shaming or skinny shaming, like, neither one is better. Like, people are like, oh, but it's different when you fat shame, because you know skinny is different. Listen, some people are pre-genetically disposed to their weight. Listen, I have always been on the heavier side. I am only 5'3". I have always been on the heavier side of the scale, more towards 200 pounds. Like, I've never been less than 135, and I was only 135 when I was going through a very hard point in my life. But even then, like, I was still on the upper end. And the max weight I should be, according to health professionals, for my height is 140. I have, and when I was pregnant, I don't even know how much I weighed. I weighed myself when I was like 3 months pregnant, and I was 169, and I was only 3 months. Like, who's to say how much I weighed by the end of my pregnancy? Honestly, I didn't care, but I know, I know it was closer to 200. I weighed myself back in February. I was 159 before I started doing a workout program. Then when I finished, I was 153, and then I weighed myself the other day. I was 151. But I have always been on the upper side of the scale, and it's from my genetics. All my sisters are on the higher side of the scale. I'm the smallest one out of all my sisters, and like people wear weight differently. Like when I tell people how much I weigh, I'm 150 or 151. It fluctuates between 150 and 151. People look at me like, no you're not. And I'm like, you want me to step on the scale? Because I will. I held a lot of my weight in my stomach and my hips. Where did my sister hold their weight? They're all holding in the same place. Their stomach and their butt and their thighs, like it's all down the bottom, like. And that's just how it is. Some people are just naturally skinny, and that's just how it is. People feel like, oh, because you're fat you must overeat. No, some people have thyroid problems. Like, so much can come into play. You never know what someone's dealing with, and you out here fat shaming people or skinny shaming people. Why worry about yourself. If you're not trying to help them, keep your words to yourself. I don't care what nobody else. Like, and there is no need to shame people to help them. This line keeps changing. There is no need to shame people to help them. Like my sister, she is talking about, you know, lose weight, whatever, and I'm like, yes, we about to do this together. Like, let's get it. And the thing is, I don't want to lose weight because I like my weight. I don't want to change the number of my weight. I just want to change the fat percentage of my body because it's quite high. But I encourage my sister, or she encourages me. Like, I feel like we encourage each other by being like, you know what, we're gonna do this, and like hype it. Like, I am the biggest hype man ever. Like, my sister be like, oh, I just found $2. I'm like, yeah, sis. Jakia, comment down below if I'm lying. Like, my sister tell me something, I'm like, yes, ma'am. I be hyping her up, like, and especially when it comes to like her goals and like her weight loss and stuff like that, I hype her up because, like I said, did I say in this video? No, it was a video I recorded before this one. But our genetics are against us. We are predisposed to be on the bigger side, and we are predisposed to a lot of health implications. So when I see her wanting to lose weight and get herself in a better state and be physically fit in the sense that, you know, she can carry out day-to-day tasks without feeling out of breath or whatever it may be. Not physically fit to fit society standards of what they see. Because someone can be 125 pounds and still not physically fit. Like, he or she could walk 3 steps and be out of breath. Like, just because someone is slim does not make them physically fit. Or even someone who is skinny. Like, some people are like, I need to put on some weight. You're too skinny. You need to eat. Those words be hurting people. Like, you don't know what they're dealing with. They may have just lost a whole lot of weight because they were dealing with something. They may have lost a parent. They may be stressing over exams or whatever. You never know what someone's dealing with. It's never okay to shame somebody. Growing up, one thing I wasn't too fond of was my complexion. I was not, like, now I'm like, oh, what's this chocolate though? Yeah. Listen. Growing up though, my card was full. I don't remember what I was saying. I sure don't remember what I was saying. Yeah, my complexion. Growing up, I didn't really like my complexion. And granted, I am a lot lighter than I was when I was like 11, 12 years old. And you know, if I get darker, cool. Like, I am not tripping. Like, I love my complexion. If I was to get darker, cool, I would still love it. Like, and the thing is, like, I feel like when I get darker, I literally glow. I'll insert some pictures from when I was in Miami a few years ago and I got darker. I was literally glowing. Like, sis was like a highlight, popping, melanin popping for real. Like, but growing up, people used to comment on my complexion so much, and I felt some type of way. But the craziest thing is, I never wanted to be lighter, ever. I never thought I would be pretty if I was light. So I don't know why it affected me so much. Be mindful when speaking to people. Some people are a bit more thick-skinned than others. Some not so much. Like, when you talk to skinny people and tell them they need to eat, or tell them, you know, you need to put on weight, or you're too skinny, they may already be thinking those things and you just pile it on. Or speaking to a bigger person, a fat person, thick person, whatever you want to call them, and being like, oh, you need to lose some weight, or you need to stop eating. It's just, listen, if you want to help someone put on weight or lose weight or get healthy, do it the right way. Encourage them and seek help on how it should be done properly. Don't just, oh, I flicked my legs behind me. Don't just feel like because you are thinner or bigger than them or whatever it may be that you know it all. Like, no. Let's stop shaming people for their complexion. Let's stop shaming people for their weights. Let's stop shaming people for their acne. Stop bullying. Stop shaming. It's not cool. But that's all I got for y'all. I don't know why I'm some hyper. Like, this is usually how I am on a day-to-day basis. On a day-to-day basis. And I don't know. I was actually telling my sister that I feel like I'm not myself when I record. But whatever, anyways. Yeah, that's it. Stop shaming folks. This is my birth that Chance had. Stop shaming folks. It's not worth it. Give me some ideas for a Fit Friday. I think my next Fit Friday, I want it to be an at-home workout. Do you want to see it? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Yeah, I think it may be an at-home workout. Who is this? My sister. She's gonna watch this video. Can you text me at 2:44, which is probably like, I don't know, 7 o'clock in the morning for you, 8 o'clock. So yeah, let me know some video ideas you guys want to see for Fit Friday or any other day of the week. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. If you want people to stop body shaming, give this a thumbs up. I mean, you don't have to. Share the video. Subscribe if you like, and if you do, turn on your post notifications, and peace.
Catch me on my worst side, nah, never. It's how a diamond shine bright and need pressure.